Hey guys, what's up? PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at XRP and let's see what it's doing right now. This video is going to be about why I think XRP is destined for astronomically high prices. Okay, let's take a look at XRP over here, and what we're gonna do is we're going to take a look at it on the high time frame chart, and we're going to see what type of structure is forming. Now, when these types of structures that usually we've been seeing, sorry, let me just delete all this right now. I've just been messing around on the small time frame. Let's go up to the weekly time frame over here. And so far, what we see is a huge accumulation wedge that is ready to break to the upside. Okay. We've just been accumulating within this wedge over here, and once you get to the apex of that wedge, some life-changing gains occur. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, where is the perfect time to buy? Because I know that a lot of the XRP community members and a lot of people in crypto, they tend to see charts like this. They tend to see these long-term charts with these wedges, but they never really end up breaking out right away. So what we can do is, number one, I'm going to show you that the chart does look like this, right? I'm sure you've seen these types of charts on Twitter, but they've never really broken out yet, right? Because you're unable to see what's going on the small time frame. Well, this video is made just for you. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the daily time frame on XRP. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what's going on the small time frame so you can catch the perfect entry in order to capitalize on this high time frame pattern that we have. And what is this high time frame pattern that we see? This is what's called a bullish pennant, right? We have our initial run to the upside, and then we have our consolidation within a pennant. What happens after that pennant is finished within its accumulation phase? Well, we have continuation. Okay? We would likely see double-digit XRP. Right now, XRP is sitting at a little bit shy of 51 cents, but it's very likely that we'll see double digits and higher going into 2025. So I'm making this video to show you guys the opportunity that sits in front of you. Right now, you guys can take advantage of an amazing opportunity because the price is still low. The price is still low, and we're trading at the median of this pennant before we have that explosive continuation to the upside. But what we need to do is we need to go on the small time frame, and we need to see what is the best entry. Well, what we see over here is we see an accumulation range right over here. Right, this is your accumulation range. And we've just been accumulating for a little bit over 2 years at the lows. And there is a possibility XRP comes down just a little bit, right? Where would that target be? Well, what we can do is we can zoom in, go down to our July 5th low, okay? That is the lowest price recorded from this capitulation down, right? You see how many times we've just been capitulating over the course of half a year, right? Going back to 93 cents, capitulation down. Going up to 73 cents, capitulation down. Up to 73 cents, double topped, capitulation down, right? Capitulation down, come back up one more time, another capitulation down, right? You see how many times people and investors have been let down? Because every single time they hop on Twitter or they, go on YouTube, they see charts like this. They see charts like this from influencers that tell them that it's just gonna, it's ready to go, it's ready to blast off right now by this second. Well, no. Yes, you can buy now, but I'm going to show you that we still have a little bit more downside to go before this pattern can, truly show itself and come to fruition. So what are we going to do? We're going to take the fib from the lowest price recorded from this range on July 5th, 2024, up to the highest recorded price within this range, sitting at a little bit shy of 67 cents. And what we're going to do is we're going to double tap this fib, look at the 70.2 and the 78.6% fib on the logarithmic scale, right? So what I mean by that, when I say logarithmic scale, all I mean is you see this check box here that says fib levels based on log. Always make sure that's checked. This is where crypto likes to go. This is where the algo likes to take crypto before you tend to see a hard reversal. Now, what do I mean by that? What do I mean by algo? Well, this whole market is rigged. The whole market is controlled by an algorithm. And where does the algo like to take crypto? It likes to take it to the 702 to the 78.6% retracement. And that currently sits at this low on August 5th, right? We bottomed on July 5th, bottomed on August 5th. I think we go ahead and sweep this low ever so slightly towards the 786 and then see a nice push to the upside. Now, that's my bias. My bias is that we see a continued push up from this region over here, but there is a possibility that when we come down here, we're going to have a little bit of a retrace toward the Fibonacci retracement levels, right? These are all the Fibonacci retracement levels right here. Okay? These are your Fibonacci retracement levels. There is a possibility that once we bounce from here, we get rejected at any of these fibs and then come down one more time towards these range lows, sitting at 32 cents. Okay? So these are the two areas in which you want to concentrate your funds, not financial advice. This is where you would want to concentrate your funds if you are looking to buy into this coin, so you can take advantage of this high time frame bullish pattern that we have, right, with this pennant. Okay, so we're just accumulating within this pennant. And the two buy zones that you'd want to be looking at is this trendline trendline support. You see this trendline support over here? This is where you'd want to be buying. And specifically, that would be the 70.2 to 78.6% fib. So you can capitalize on this move to the upside. You want to be able to capitalize on this bounce. So definitely be mindful of that level. Okay, because you may not only just be capitalizing on the retrace, but if this thing, once it bounces off here, and then if XRP gets above 0.60 on the daily and especially on the 4-hour, then it's likely we're going to have that huge continuation up, and the pattern is going to, the high time frame pattern is going to come into fruition. Okay. Okay, so what we can do is take a fib from the very high down to the low, and we're going to take a look at the golden ratio. Okay, now the golden ratio is the 1.618, right? We're just going to place that on our chart. Very simple, okay? Very, very simple. And what do we see over here? We see $27. There is a possibility that XRP can get up there. I'm not saying it's a certainty. I'm just saying it's a possibility, because that's the golden ratio when we take a simple Fibonacci from our last all-time high down to the lowest recorded price over the span of 4 years. Okay? Now, there's definitely other targets. Okay, there's definitely other targets we can take a look at. But so far, I do think that this pennant is going to break out to the upside. But just be mindful of the possibility of us coming back down to backtest this trend, this macro trend line support. Let me just delete all of these purple lines over here so you guys can see properly. Right, there's a possibility we come down to this low. Okay? Now remember, all I did to find these levels is take a fib from this low over here up to this high. And I took a look at the 70.2 to 78.6% fib. You can double click the fib and then click extend lines right so it can look like the way it's showing on my chart. Okay? You want to be buying here for the possibility of that explosive move to the upside towards our upper targets, right? Sitting at those targets I showed you. But if this isn't the true bottom and we just end up rejecting at the fibs, then it's likely we'll have one more push down to the range lows before having that breakout. Remember, the market makers don't like to give it so easy. They like to confuse as much people as possible, as much bears and bulls, right? So remember, XRP is ready to take off, but on the high time frame. Could happen tomorrow, could happen next week, but the reason I'm making this video is not to, start your engines and get you all hyped up for, our moon mission, but simply because I want to show you exactly where you should be buying, not financial advice, in order to take advantage of this pattern that is about to play out, that is about to change many lives. All right, so remember, 0.4525 to 0.4322. This is exactly where you want to be buying. And if we see the retrace, okay, we see the retrace, but once we see that retrace, bulls want to get over 0.6045 on the daily time frame in order to confirm that breakout to the upside. Okay? However, if we can't get over that 786 at 6045, then it's likely we're going to come down to the range lows before seeing that breakout. All right? Now, I have a lot of small time frame wave counts. I have so many ways we can take a look at this XRP chart. However, I'm unable to show you all of this in one YouTube video. So that's why I would recommend for you guys to click the link in the description below, join the Discord so you can see exactly what I'm trying to show you in every way possible, right? There's so many ways we can take a look at this chart, right? And we're coming very close to the end of this accumulation. So I want as much people to take advantage of this opportunity as possible, right? Because everyone logs on to Twitter or YouTube and they see all these influencers posting charts like this, right? Telling you guys that XRP is ready to take off tomorrow, right? Well, I'm showing you the exact same thing they're showing you, but I'm showing you when it's likely to happen. And when that's likely to happen is when we hit extremes on the smaller time frame. taking a fib from this low over here at 0.38 up to the high, little bit shy of 67 cent, where we call the top in our Discord. We call the exact top. All we're going to do is simply take a look at the 702 and the 786. And this is exactly where you'd want to be buying, right over here. Okay, so you can take advantage of this expected breakout to the upside. Right? There's no guarantee we have that breakout yet, because we would need to get over the 786 on the daily time frame, which is sitting at 60 cent. Okay, so once we get over this, then we can say, okay, yeah, we're gonna have the true breakout. But there is a possibility we come up through retracements, get rejected, and then come down to the range lows and then see the breakout. But so far, XRP is looking like it's very ripe on the high time frame, and I would be expecting double digits. I'd be expecting double digits in 2025. I think that can definitely be attainable. Now, I have so much wave counts on XRP that I'd love to show you guys, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you how to do the analysis so you're not blindsided in the years to come when this thing finally gets going. Okay, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame over here, and we currently are trending down. Right, it looks like we're gonna come down to meet these lows over here at 48 cent. Take out this low, see a little bit of a retrace, and then see a continuous push down toward our point of interest. And remember what I said, this is where you want to be buying, not financial advice, in order to capitalize on this high time frame bullish pattern that we see over here. You want to be able to capitalize on that. Remember, the only way you can capitalize on that is by seeing what's going on the small time frame. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Basically, this video was just to show you that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and that when someone says that, okay, you know, this coin is going to go to this price or this coin is going to go to that price, yeah, you know what, they may be right, but there can be things in the market that makes the price go much higher, right? Now, there's a lot of fundamental aspects to XRP that make it such a unique coin, and that can definitely propel prices to those higher targets that we just showed at the beginning of the video, right? So that's why I want you guys to take advantage of this opportunity and be open-minded to the possibility of XRP coming down towards this level. Okay. Now, I'm not saying there's a certainty XRP comes down here. You should be DCing all the way down, right? Even now if you want to. But the reason for this video is to show you that if XRP does come down here, I don't want you guys to panic. The reason I don't want you guys to panic is because we would just be backtesting this macro trendline support of this huge bullish pennant that we have, which is likely to see continuation into 2025, right? Everyone is saying $10 to $13 on XRP, but what if it does go higher? There is always a possibility of that, because I showed you guys on the chart that the golden ratio sits at 27. Okay, we're just going to take a fib from the last all-time high down to the low, and what do we see here? Around $25, $27, right? Around this region over here. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind. Definitely keep that in mind. But I know the wait is long, and we've just been, oscillating within here, not really making any significant moves. But if you think about it, XRP has really just been moving with the rest of the market. Bitcoin bottomed out here in December 2022 to January 2023. That's when XRP bottomed out. And we've just been making higher lows ever since. Right? And then we've just been oscillating within this rectangular range. Like this. So if it comes down to the bottom of the range here, you want to be a buyer. You want to be buying that blood for the anticipation of that huge breakout. If we don't get the huge breakout, then that's fine. We'll have a little bit of a retrace, come down to the range lows, and then you'd be a buyer over here, right? So within this region, you'd want to be a buyer. Let me just move this circle down a bit, like right here. Okay. So from 0.45, okay, you guys can buy now, but I'm just telling you guys the main point of interest from 0.45 to 0.33. That's that region right there from now down to that low is the perfect buying opportunity, because this wedge doesn't have much time. There's only so much room left, right? There's only so much room left here. And what do the charts tell us? The charts tell us that we're coming to a decision point. We're coming to a decision point very soon. And even when we take a look here at the 12-month chart, it's even more apparent, right? Let's take a look at the 12-month chart over here. You see this? You see how there's not much room over here? There's not much room here. So, definitely an amazing opportunity that you guys can be taking advantage of. But I want you guys to trade with an objective rather than emotion. And just know that if it does come down to those range lows like I was showing you, don't panic, because we're still within this pennant that is likely to see a breakout towards the golden ratio someday, right? Now, I do have a little bit more of advanced analysis and multiple types of analysis that I will be displaying in the Discord. So if you guys want to see that, then definitely click the link in the description below so you guys can get access to that. We have an amazing community in the Discord. You guys can get access to any of the XRP charts on every time frame, and you can also ask me any question you want. Actually, tomorrow, Sunday, is when I will be answering everyone's questions in the Discord. So if you want to be a part of that, then definitely click that link, because I think that one day this target is going to get hit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.